beef Wellington with mash and veg, and a meatless meatball red wine plat for vegetarian Andy.
Everybody talks like so much trash about British food, and I think that beef Wellington is probably one of the best things that England has given to the world.
This is a prime piece of meat, and hopefully, as long as I don't muck it up, this will do all the talking.
The fillet of beef is seasoned and browned in the oven.
I do prefer my meat on the rare side, so I am hoping that this beef Wellington is so rare that it's actually mooing. Moo.
Moving on, Ed makes a start on his mixed mushroom duxelle.
Pulsing! Not working.
Ah.
This is the worst food processor I have ever had.
A good workman never blames his tools.
Right, we're just going to start this again. It's not just me, is it? This food processor is rubbish. So I think I'm just going to have to chop them myself. Finally chop about half a kilo of mushrooms. Wasn't planning on this today.
Better get a move on then.
OK, we can do this, Ed. We can do this. I am genuinely feeling stressed. I really thought this was going to be quite a nice, easy day. I really have not prepared at all.
I would expect him to make the pastry really from scratch.
I would be disappointed if the pastry was a shop-bought.
Get set for a letdown.
Having a lovely life.
Shop-bought pastry is lined with Parma ham. On goes the beef.
I'm also going to put some pâté in the middle as well.
Also from a shop, I see. The duxelle is scooped, the pastry laid.
Ta-da!
It'll be cooked tonight, along with Andy's vegetarian option.
I don't think that a meatless meatball red wine plat is really going to be as impressive as it sounds. So for me, this is not a winning main.
How's that beef Wellington looking?
Chameau! Looking good.
He's happy so far.
This is the moment of truth. This is either where I'm going to make or break my evening. And it's already got a soggy bottom.
Ah.
Beef is slightly more overcooked than I would have liked, but I think we can get away with it.
With the meat and veg plated, all that's left is...
Rich red wine jus. Have a garden.
regal.
Time for my majestic main.
Well, here it is. Beef Wellington with mash and veg, and a meatless meatball red wine plat for Veggie Andy.
Everyone, please dig in and enjoy. Sheikha, what do you make of your main?
Oh, I love it. Beef Wellington's one of my favourite dishes. And when it's done well, it's amazing. And I think you've done a great job.
Oh, thank you.
The beef Wellington was very slightly overcooked. Still tasty, but it could have done with being a little bit more pink.
I also prefer my meat a little bit rarer, but of course, like, the flavours are perfect. The meat itself wasn't seasoned, so if there was no gravy, there would be probably no flavour in it whatsoever.
It's moist, it's flavoursome. I really like the mushroom mixture that's gone on around it. It's a very good main, but I don't think it's the winning main. Certainly not on the vegetarian side.
I think the pastry underneath was a little bit raw still, maybe.
Soggy bottom.
Soggy bottom.
Did I have a soggy bottom,
You
Sarah?
had a soggy bottom.
So did you make the pastry?
Kasara. I didn't.
You
I
choose your
have to
battles.
say.
It's fine.
Yes.
Did you make the pâté?
No.
You didn't?
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Everyone's learning about all my secrets.
So you didn't make the pastry.
I didn't make the pastry.
And you didn't make the pâté.
No.
Did you make the gravy?
No.
You didn't make the gravy.
No.
That's very disappointing.
I know. I know.
This is a cooking competition, and I would have expected him to have made the pastry for that at least. Even if he didn't make the pâté, he should have made the pastry. So is this like a microwave meal from a supermarket?
Wow, that's harsh. I did detect that Sarah's probably hunting for a bit of fault. I imagine that's because she's going to be making everything from scratch. But she's definitely got an ace up her sleeve and she's preparing to play it.
So I used to be a butler and now I own a cafe bar. It's a bit of an institution in Bournemouth. You're all invited, but only if you come dressed as you are now.
OK, you're on.
Yes.
Sounds like that's a date, then.
Some of the entertainment we have there, we have some drag acts. And if you were going to be a drag artist, what would your name be, Andy?
I would be plump Priscilla.
Love that.
You've thought about that one before.
Plump Priscilla reporting for duty. At your service. How may I help you?
By getting out into the garden, please.
Please welcome the drag queen legend that is Kendi. Entertainment fit for a queen.
I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then
Looks like the Queen's got competition.
Thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong.
Well, we definitely had a visit from the Queen tonight. A different kind of Queen, but a visit from the Queen.
Then saw your back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here without
The last thing I expected was doing the conga while a drag queen performed for us, but hey, I'm up for anything.
I love dancing and I love doing congas and can-cans, and especially when you're in fancy dress.
I think the drag queen performance went down really well and everyone seemed to love it.